Hey folks, Kathy here with Living Miracle Homestead. Well, I'm out here and I am working on a project today because I have been putting this off because I was bringing it in and out. And I said, well, I just need to get it done. My coffee tree is needed to be up potted for some time. It's not too bad, but it also drains too quickly in that black pot. So I took it out of the pot and I'm going to show you what I'm doing with it next. Okay, so this is the tree and this is the type of tree that it is. I try to leave these on as long as I can. And that's all the information about it. Well, if you look at the bottom of the tree, I really need to take this apart. There is this stick in here, and you can see that it's kind of starting to root bound, starting to move around. To do the ring around. So I'm going to loosen up that and loosen up this soil around here and these roots, and try and get it to restart moving its roots out and fill this pot up. So that being said, also in this video I'm going to show you how to harvest some of these fruit that are definitely ripe. That one's ripe. There's several of them that are really ripe and ready to harvest. And I'm going to taste one. That one right there, probably. So let me get this loosened up and actually plant it. I'm going to finish putting the soil around it and let it start to receive some things and take this off. See how it's binding the tree. That could be hurting it. Those things that are needed to be cut off. So I'm going to do that and I'll bring you back. So cutting that, I realized that this whole piece was dead. It's not any good. I'm going to take this off and put it onto one of these. So anyways, a lot of these little branches broke. I'm going to break these up and put them back in because they will eventually nourish the tree that I'm repotting. So I'm going to get back to it. Okay, so this is how I saw these done. You just, well, maybe I'm squeezing the wrong side. Squeeze them out, and that's how they pop out. Oh, and that one had 3 in it. Very, very nice. Now this one, I want to taste. It has a little bit of flavor, but I'm afraid I'm going to mess up the bean, and I'm really not in for it. It's not that the greatest juicy taste. That one only had 2 in it, so that's okay. Now I'm just these got a little thing on the outside of them. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first time doing these. I'm hoping. I don't know how to get that film off of them. So I'm just going to bury them and hope for the best. This is trial and error, guys. I'm doing it with y'all. This is a test to see if that will work. Now this one is kind of already almost totally dry. Here's the thing that it came out of. It was a little starting to dry. Hopefully it won't be too far gone, but hey, if it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it. you can't go on what other people do all the time. And I'm going to just cram these little things down into the ground so that nothing goes and tries to get them. Birds won't try to get them because they're red. And I'm just going to leave this on here. I'm going to water it in. And hopefully I'll get more coffee tree from this. Now this says it will produce in 2 to 3 years. This produced on the second year of me having it. I don't know how old this tree was, but honestly, you know, just because something is a rule of thumb doesn't mean that is the definite on what's going to happen with a plant. So I just go from what I think's going to happen, you know, what's happened to other people, but yet I realize that it could be longer. It could never happen. I've got a lychee tree, I mean, not a lychee, jaboticaba up there that has never fruited, you know, and it's been in the ground for a very long time. And then all of a sudden it may just start fruiting and just give me fruit, right? So let me get out of here. There are some more fruit on here, but I don't think they're quite ready enough. And I want to wait until, well, that one might be ready. Yeah, I think I'll take that one off. It came off really easy. And let's see, I need to find another little pot. Oh, I see one. Right down here. See, I save all these little pots that I get for nothing. All these little pots I got. See, these are little tiny pots. But I'm going to put it in this one. That way it'll give its roots a little bit longer to grow. And hopefully it'll work out good. We'll see. Get some dirt in there and put it on the other side. Okay, let me turn this around. All right, so let's see if this one pops as easy. It's a little bit green on that end. It had 2 of them in there. So let's push these down. Hopefully I didn't have to soak that membrane off of there, because I wanted to get this done before the rain comes in. And it's 2 nice little pots here that I could plant maybe something into and bring it in the house. These are nice little pots. So I'm going to put these over here out of the dirt. So it'll probably take a minute and wash them because they're a little dirty. But they're nice pots. But so I'm just moving these around here and getting them settled. And I'm going to leave this right here and see how it does. Now, the good thing about coffee trees that I have learned, they will do good in sun, out of sun. I could put them all around here and let them grow. They grow very nice everywhere. And in fact, a lot of farmers grow them as an understory canopy in different countries to protect them a little bit from birds and such. But we'll see. I'd like to grow more and make more plants. I get these to grow, I'm going to put them underneath my trees and get them growing so that my jungle will be thicker. And I've got to get back over there and see how my pawpaws are doing, if they've managed to survive. And I've got to clean out this bed and get all that weeds and stuff. Oh, everything's crazy around here. But I'm gonna be having some more time around here. And looky here, this is my sapodilla. We were talking about this. I was talking about this tree with Joe. But I don't know why it keeps leaning. Keeps leaning over. I think I need to pull that stake and put it on the other side. In fact, you know, I might cut these off too and fix that. I think I will. Okay, so I took that all off. I like the way it's growing. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. This is from below the ground and it's below the graft. So I am going to cut this off and I'm gonna try to root it. In fact, I may do I might just do a air layer right here so that I can get it rooted and then put it in another pot. I'll wait to do that today. That's what I've decided to do. But it's got beautiful new growth on it, and I can't tell if it looks like the same leaves here as these leaves to the original plant up here. So it may be okay, but I don't want it coming out from underneath there like that. And I think it's pulling the juice from this part of the tree. And this part of the tree's got 3 beautiful fruit on it. You know, I waited forever for those fruit last time, so at least I'll get 3 this year if it doesn't freeze it and kill it. And I love it that I got time today to come out here and fiddle around with things. Now, I gotta get rid of that mosquito thing. I don't want to turn it over yet, but check this out. I have dinner. Looky there. I have a beautiful, beautiful eggplant. Now, I don't remember what it is about the saying of the things. And I don't even know how big this fruit is, but I think I would like to have that in my dinner tonight, so I may come back out and get that. My other trees over there are looking really bad, and my strawberries are looking bad. And look at this. I've got to pull this up. This is a trying to think of the name of it. Papaya that's come in here. It don't belong there. I got dandelions. I'm pretty sure this is a dandelion. In here that's gigantic. I still have some strawberries. Thank goodness. And they should start giving me some berries soon, I hope. But I definitely need to pull all this stuff out of here and get it, now, I thought dandelions had better, stronger roots than that. I don't know. Anyways, probably won't do nothing with that because I don't know enough about them. And I don't want to, I always get them stuff mixed up, so I don't want to get too much stuff. I don't know why this is down like that. Oh, looks like the boards fell down over there. So I'll have to fix that. And it looks like something else is growing in here, so I got to cut that off. I got a lot of work to do around here. And I'm kind of I'm kind of happy that I'm not going to be spending as much time at Walt's. Just saying. I've let everything go here, and I really, really, really need to focus on my life and my growing. And look how beautiful that comfrey is. I want to make some comfrey salve and stuff, so I'm so excited to see the comfrey doing so good. But yeah, you see, craziness. Everything's growing crazy. It's always growing crazy here, though, isn't it? You guys, that's nothing new for y'all to see my crazy grown-up mess of a yard. But I got to get back there and get all that stuff fixed up and out. And these weeds pulled out of here. Now, the weeds, this is a Biden weed. And I'm happy to have it, but I don't want it in this pot. And I can feed that to the chickens. There are other weeds, too, that I really, really love to see growing in my yard. This is another Biden weed right here. It's bigger. So I'm going to pull it up, too. And I'm going to set it right here. This is a Biden weed, so I'm going to set that there. And looky here, this is growing out of the side of that. This weed right here, the chickens literally love. And it's growing out of the side of that bucket. Is that crazy? And it's all growing back here. I'm going to have to pull all this and give it to my chickens. They'll love me. They love this little treat. And I'm going to take this on back to them. Now, I had another problem today with the dogs. And I don't know if I can't make up my mind. For safety reasons, I feel like I need the dogs. But when they do stupid stuff, they were chasing two of my chickens around. And they were after them. I was not pleased. Oh, and you're out again, you little heifer. Come on. And the reason why she's out is because they dug a gigantic hole over there. Oh, and I got another egg. So that makes 8 eggs today so far. Somebody like her has probably laid somewhere else. But she's pretty good at coming back in. Sorry for all the waving stuff going on with the thingy. But see, the dogs have dug this up. I've got to... Okay, so I got a phone call and went out. But check this out. I am going to have a lot of beautiful blooms soon. My mango tree is full of new blooms and growth and so on. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just in awe. I was worried because we've got a couple of good not freeze, but frost. And I was afraid that the tree would be damaged. But it looks like I might have some mangoes this year, I hope and pray. If we don't get a nasty cold front come in between now and when it stops. But check this out. David cut these hedges and he thought they were burnt up. And look at all the beautiful little flowers. And it is full. It is full. Look at all the little white flowers open over here. I was very happy that he did that for me. And even though it looked pretty bare, for a while there, there's still a ton of life on it. So, and even looky here, even some little berries. These are really good, but I could never eat this many. They're a cherry that you want to stand and eat off the tree. You can't preserve it. You can't bring it inside and fix it. So I thought about taking this hedge out and replacing it with something else more productive for me, but it's a good hedge to keep people out of the yard pretty much. I mean, it doesn't totally keep them out, but one of the papayas has actually made it through all this coldness and stuff. It's got a little bit of damage, but I could cut those back, but I'm not going to because you never know, it might get cold again and it needs all the juice it can to heal. Now, I got voles or moles or something that are making hills and stuff in my yard. It's driving me crazy. Can't walk here very good because it's just all over the place. This Jaboticaba still nothing. Zero, zilch, nothing. So I don't know. And like I said before, I've got to cut this back and get it off the plum tree. And that macadamia nut is looking pretty crazy, but it's got blooms on it too. Let's see if I can focus in. See those blooms starting out right there? Those little spiky things, those are blooms, and they'll be white pretty soon too. So it isn't the right time for the lychee to bloom, thank goodness. But it will. This umbrella tree is looking pretty sad. I don't know if I'll ever get any fruit off of it, but its tender leaves are doing pretty good, I guess. So I got to get back over here and water in those plants. This is doing pretty good. I put it up on that stick to see how it will go. I want to put that umbrella in that right there to keep the squirrels and stuff. I need to gather up all this stuff and put it around, but we'll see. I wish I had, my chipper does not chip up the dried leaves. Go figure. But I can still put them around things with the chips. I used to dig all the leaves out of the underneath here, but I'm gonna leave those from now on. And yeah, everything's pretty. This is what winter looks like here. I'm still got plenty of black sapotes. Look at them dropping. See, plenty of them in the tree, all over the place. So, and it won't be long until it'll start its next cycle. Well, folks, this is me editing, and I didn't say goodbye. So, just wanted to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Bye now.